Hello, welcome back to FatherofTwo plays Mass Effect Andromeda. That's not what it's called.
I detect above normal temperatures.
I detect you shut
Hey,
the...
kid, don't forget we need to find information on Ania's water source.
Hey,
Her office is probably a good place to start.
are you kidding me, Drac? I was talking. Some bitch. Okay, we got a couple things to do here. One of them is what Drac was mentioning. The other is not. Question Belonia in Paradise.
You've survived the gang leaders and the worms so far. I'm impressed.
What happened to the other salvage runner, Lieta?
The Angara? Who's asking?
Me?
I am.
Lieta's dealt with enough. She doesn't need a pathfinder poking around.
She has a friend here. He wants to make sure she's okay.
Yeah? Where was he when Lieta was in trouble?
Just tell me where she is.
I don't know. Her ship was gone, so I flew her to Kadara. I didn't ask questions. Talk to Colt Dalton if you want to know more. He's the docks manager on Kadara. She had to go through him to get anywhere.
Okay.
Take it easy.
Always do.
Speak with Colt Dalton. It's a pretty badass name. Colt Longfellow.
I think this is Ania's office.
Check the security on that door. I'll keep a lookout for guards.
Okay.
As expected, it's locked.
The scan should tell you how best to proceed, Pathfinder.
Beep boop boop.
You kill me, no chance you're leaving this hellscape.
What do you mean?
I'm gonna kill you, Roger. I just told you I have your map. You're way off this planet.
Okay, I can't scan that, but it looks like we'll go down below. And that will get us in there. Scan for network console. Looks like it's below. Below me.
Not a scavenger rider.
It's a ways away, okay. Keep going. Excuse me? Helios bottles and containers. Sign free stuff, but don't be a jerk. This shelf seems to be communal exchange area that operates under the philosophy of take one, leave one. The random bits of dried up creams, used cans of water displacement, lubricant, and half-eaten Turian hardtack suggest it's rarely used. What is hardtack? Like, we have hardtack in the real world, too. What is it? At least I think we do. Like, heard, like, you know,
Got the code for the
ranch
office
hands
door.
talk about hardtack. Pretty sure I've heard it in other video games, too. It doesn't sound pleasant, does it? Like, when you eat something, you don't necessarily want to eat something called hard anything.
We're in. Let's be quick in case Ania comes by.
Accessing advertising copy, the Warch T-Task is the most powerful computer ever designed in our state-of-the-art labs on Aya. Pair with our state-of-the-art holo emitter for ultimate connectivity with business contacts through Angaran space. Base model, 2,500 credits. A memo from Ania. Rashad. I told you, we can't do it during the eclipse. Those scavs are getting smart and they'll expect us to move while it's dark. We have to be very careful around the entrance to the lake now because I've seen them in the area. If they get their hands on advanced scanning tech, they might even notice there's something underground. Use distractions and misdirection to lead them away from the reservoir. I planned out some routes. The map markers and nav points are attached. Ania.
An underground lake. That's where she's getting her water.
An
Got the nav
aquifer.
point. Let's get out of here.
Get out of here. Okay. So now... crashed ship, water supply, derelict ship, hitting rocks for science, and guard relic. Okay, so let's head over to the crisis response. I think we should head back to Vold soon, but I want to get that colony started on Kadara as well. Yeah.
You got the cat, we had Solarians. There's always someone thinking they're better than you.
I don't know many Solarians, but they seem nothing like the Ket.
You're right, you don't know many Solarians.
Pathfinder, scavengers have picked over the salvage ahead.
Sinkhole!
Thought I heard something. Guess we can check this out while we're here. I mean,
Eyes on Remnant.
that looks like one of the things we have to, you know, activate when we go to open the vault.
This one's mine. Now you're toast.
Do we really think that's a threatening thing to say? You're toast? Like, you're some bread that's been dehydrated to the level that it is dry and warm for adding butter to? I mean, you heated it, yes, but you dehydrated it. Anyway, you're toast. Your luggage. My favorite Arnold Schwarzenegger line ever. He kills like a crocodile or an alligator in some movie. It might be The Eraser. And then he says, your luggage.
Can we talk about
I can't
what
do an
you
Arnie.
call the genophage?
You want me to just casually talk about one of the most painful things about being Krogan?
Yes.
My clan's stronger than most, and this trip, let's just say we're working on it.
You know what?
I think that's it.
Here I come! Boom! Fucking punch!
That's one dead.
Oh yeah. Yeah, save please. Alright. How you like this, suckers? Boom!
Excellently done.
Come back here and die, please. Level up. You know what? Talk to the survivors. I'm gonna spend those points here. Or just tap B. Okay, skills, combat fitness. So what do you think? Weapon clip size, spare ammo. Oh, man. I think that's one we're going to take, because we don't use our third weapon very often anyway. Come here. Speak with me, pilot. Sky pilot. Sorry.
Pathfinder. Another minute and those scavengers might have been wearing our skins.
Really?
You're not serious, right?
Who knows? We've heard stories. The desolation makes people a little unbalanced. I don't suppose you could call for help.
Of course.
What
Sam,
is her problem?
relay
You
this
see that?
location to the Tempest and get them to send
She's
a
having
shuttle.
some twitching
Done,
problems here.
Pathfinder. Help is on the way.
We'll just wait here till our ride comes. I don't expect we'll run into any more trouble. Thank you again.
You're welcome,
It's
again.
that damn Scourge. We wouldn't even have crashed if we hadn't clipped it. I hate Helios sometimes.
What is the Scourge? Okay. Over to here. So it's that door we saw before, right? That thing is terrifying, the Abyssal. Later, dudes. Man, that's cool. It's like a helix. Sometimes it looks like a DNA helix. I mean, a helix in general. You know what I'm saying. Pardon me. Friendly neighborhood pathfinder here. The other guy dead? Must be. See, I knew we'd come back here later. You doubted me.
Life support restored.
Why did I just hear a sound that sounded like metal under strain? It's weird. I mean, obviously we follow this pipe, right? The water?
That's a lot more water than I was expecting.
Whoa. Water supply pond. This water is clean of any sulfur or other harmful chemicals likely drawn from deep underground aquifers. Well, isn't this an aquifer?
Huh. I wonder what the Remnant Builders' plans were.
I guess the fact that there's air in here makes it not an aquifer? I don't know.
I'm disappointed, Pathfinder. I thought you were someone I could trust. I welcomed you into my home, and you repay my kindness by robbing me.
Hey, I didn't take anything. Left every single drop of water where I found it. Count them if you like.
Very glib. Do you know why I do this? My brother tried
Power?
to help your people when they first came here. He showed them where to find shelter, allowed them to take freely from our water tanks. He was killed for his trouble. I won't be as foolish as Asgar.
That's awful. You have my sympathy.
I've no use for sympathy. You can keep it. These scavengers respect no one. Not me, not you. But they do respect the planet. As long as they need me to survive, they live by my rules.
You want me to forget everything I've seen?
Exactly. You say nothing. You allow me to protect myself and my home how I want.
You expect me to do this just because you asked nicely?
Your Nexus needs resources to survive. Eladin is rich in those. What I gather, I will share, just so long as Eladin remains mine.
How long have you known about this water?
Asgar and I found it years ago. On a mining expedition, the Remnant nearly killed us. I knew, even then, that I wanted to keep it a secret. It gave us an advantage. It took time to convince Asgar, but he came around eventually. I made him promise.
You have a deal. I'll say nothing about what I found here.
You've made the right choice. In return, I'll share the resources I gather with you. I'll leave whatever I can spare in my office. Think of it as a tithe.
I mean, I could have exposed this, but she's right. Like, she's keeping some level of order. She's not being evil, necessarily. She found it. It's hers, to a large degree, as long as she's helping people. I don't think I can complain. Alright. Well, oops. Map, thank you. So we're gonna go to hitting rocks for science, then we'll go to that. Then I guess we're going to the derelict ship.
Heat levels increasing.
Let's try not to get, like, murdered by the Abyssal.
Outlaw junk pile. They'll want to defend it.
Why was your galaxy called the Milky Way?
It's not.
But Liam said...
Milky Way is what the humans call it. We have our own word. Solarians have theirs. Ryder, worm.
Yeah, thanks. Damn it, I wanted to hear the rest of that conversation. Treasure? Yeah. Don't think it's worth my time, though. We have a lot of good items already. That's a little terrifying.
Feel that? The The Nomad's really struggling.
That was weird.
There's gotta be something out here worth this trip.
Wrong button. Or wrong combination of buttons.
Identity.
Heck is this? Remnant data cache. This cache has been recently damaged. More than 99% of the remnant
Pathfinder,
data is
I've
unreadable.
extracted data fragments from this cache. They may be valuable later.
Okay. So I should be checking out all of these little... I don't know, I tried to drive through the last one because I thought it would show up.
Tempest, this is Ryder. The Nomad broke down in the middle of nowhere. We're stuck out here. Could use a pickup.
Sure thing, Ryder. Just let me... Oh, that's not good.
What happened?
Not sure. Problem with one of the thrusters. You'll have to hang tight while we figure out what's wrong.
Great.
Hello there. Looks like you could use a boost.
Who the hell is that?
That's a good question.
Gotta be careful in these parts.
Yeah, 1 minute we were driving, the next we were dead in the sand.
I've seen this before. Pretty common out here. What with all these scavengers. I may have just the part you need to get you up and running. I'll give you a nav point to my camp. It's just around the bend.
Yeah, I have a feeling he has something
We're
to do
in the
with
middle of
this.
nowhere. How did you just happen to see us?
There'll be plenty of time for questions at my camp.
Mm-hmm.
I think we'd better stay with our vehicle.
Suit yourself. But you won't last long out here without wheels.
That's
I'll
a
be by
good
my ride
point.
if you change your mind.
I don't trust this guy.
How's it going over there? Can we get a lift?
Gil decided to make some adjustments while we were docked. The ship's grounded until further notice.
Ryder, it's Gil. Sorry about this. Thought you'd be gone a while, and yeah.
This is why we have protocols, Gil. Maintenance is scheduled.
If you'd come down and help me.
Someone needs to turn the key, so to speak.
Something's up with this guy.
No doubt. Alright, Hardy.
Components are scarce out here, but this board should do the trick. My backup. Just swap it out with your old one. She should start up good as new.
Thanks. A friendly face is the last thing I'd expect out here.
It's like a bug or
Wow.
something.
You're a nice one. Listen though, before we go any further, maybe you couldn't tell from my fancy suit, but I'm a scav, same as any other out here, except I'm better with my hands than most. Even built a special EMP. I push a button, it fries any vehicle that gets too close.
You don't say.
Then I strip the vehicle and, dispatch anyone who doesn't want me to strip said vehicle. Quite the racket.
Wait, so you fried the Nomad, and now you want to kill us?
Well, when you put it like that, sure. But I had a change of heart when I realized you'd probably crush me.
Damn right.
Figured I'd offer what I can to help get you back on your way. No fuss, no muss, and no hard feelings. For a price, of course.
Seriously?
Yes.
Do you pull this scam often?
I don't usually wait long enough to talk. The dead go all in, so consider yourself lucky.
You drive a hard bargain. But I guess we don't have much of a choice out here.
No, you really don't.
Well, I could
Pleasure
kill
doing
you.
business with you. Come back anytime.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Thanks.
Dick. Still don't trust him.
Heat levels increasing.
You are the master of stating the obvious, Sam. Oh yeah, we gotta get back to Sam Node. Maybe we'll do that before we inspect the derelict ship. Worm! Oops, ship's here. Yeah.
Alright, let's give it a try. It worked!
Not what I wanted. Map, please. Yeah, maybe we should head back to the Nexus. Hell's Promise. Dune hopping. Man, that thing's cool looking. A lot of guys here. Okay. I saw remains there. They are. Alright. Sniper rifle vented barrel. Can't be too far from it. It's gotta be that little thing we see up there, doesn't it? Oh my god. Graphics are looking a little weird on the dune there.
An undocumented mineral has been detected, Pathfinder. Temperatures exceed the limits of
Oh my god.
suits.
Oh my god, I'm dying. My timer. What the hell happened? Yep, we're dying. We're dying. What the hell? Put away your gun, get back in the Nomad. Okay. Guess I walked into the Scourge there. We need to find some shade. Gonna try over here, see if that gets our life support restored. I know my timer went off.
crashed remnant derelict. Not the only one in Helios.
Really?
What was your galaxy like, Drac?
If you back up far enough, same as this one. Big rocks floating in the void.
And if you look closely?
Aliens killing each other for reasons that don't seem worth it.
So, still the same.
Still the same. Alright, well I guess we'll end it here. So, until next time, if you enjoyed it, please leave me a like, subscribe if you want to see more, and leave me a comment. Let me know what you thought. This is FatherofTwo signing off.